Hey, coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters. Imagine stumbling across a seemingly ordinary penny only to discover it's worth a jaw-dropping $1.5 million. That's right, today, we're diving into the fascinating story of the 1994 no-mint Mark Abraham Lincoln penny that's been making headlines in the coin-collecting world. So grab a seat and maybe your spare change jar because you're going to want to stick around for this one. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since its debut in 1909, honoring the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a president, replacing the Indian head penny. Over the years, the penny has undergone many design and composition changes, but one thing has remained constant: its place in our wallets and history. In 1994, millions of pennies were minted, most bearing a mint mark, either a D for Denver or an S for San Francisco. But every so often, a coin comes along that defies expectations. So, what's the deal with the 1994 penny with no mint mark? Typically, coins without a mint mark are produced in Philadelphia, but in this case, something unusual happened. Experts believe this coin was the result of a rare production error, where the mint mark was accidentally left off during the minting process. And here's the kicker: it's not just rare, it's unique. That's right, there's only one confirmed example of the 1994 no-mint mark Lincoln penny in existence. Rarity is the holy grail in coin collecting, and this penny has it in spades. This legendary penny was discovered by an eagle-eyed collector who noticed the lack of a mint mark and decided to have it authenticated by a professional grading service. The coin's flawless condition and unique error made it an instant sensation. It's officially graded as MS-69 red, which is almost perfect on the coin grading scale. For context, most coins in circulation don't come close to this level of preservation. Now, let's break down why this penny is worth a whopping $1.5 million. First, rarity: there's only one known example, making it a true unicorn in the coin world. Second, condition: the MS-69 grade means it's practically flawless, and that's incredibly rare for a coin that's over 30 years old. And finally, demand. Serious collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar, or in this case, top penny, for unique pieces like this. Auctions drive up the price, and the hype surrounding this coin is unmatched. Okay, so here's the big question: could there be another 1994 no-mint mark penny out there waiting to be discovered? The answer is, maybe. It's extremely unlikely, but stranger things have happened in the world of numismatics. If you're a coin enthusiast or just someone who loves a good treasure hunt, it's worth checking your 1994 pennies for any anomalies. Even if you don't strike it rich, you might uncover some other valuable coins along the way. As of now, the only known 1994 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is valued at $1.5 million, and it's highly unlikely this value will decrease. In fact, it might even increase as time goes on and its story continues to captivate collectors. For most of us, it's hard to imagine a penny being worth more than a house, but in the world of coin collecting, it's all about the story and rarity. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just curious about the fascinating world of rare coins, the 1994 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny is proof that treasure could be hiding in plain sight. Who knows, the next $1 million penny might be sitting in your pocket right now. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing stories about rare and valuable coins. Welcome back to the ultimate hub for coin enthusiasts, collectors, and history buffs. Today, we're diving into the fascinating story of the 1991 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny, a coin that's making waves in the collector's market with its staggering value of $1.3 million. That's right, a single penny valued at over $1 million. But how did this tiny coin achieve such an astronomical price? Stick around as we break it all down. Voiceover: at first glance, the 1991 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny looks like any other penny. It's made of the same copper-plated zinc composition and features the iconic Lincoln portrait on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But as any experienced collector will tell you, the devil is in the details, when it comes to coins, even the smallest errors or anomalies can make a world of difference in value. So what's the story with this penny? The mystery of the missing mint mark voiceover. To understand why this coin is so special, let's take a quick dive into mint marks. Mint marks are small letters on coins that indicate where they were produced. For pennies minted in 1991, D represents the Denver Mint, and an S represents the San Francisco Mint. Coins without a mint mark are typically produced in Philadelphia, but here's the twist, the 1991 no mint mark penny wasn't supposed to exist at all. By 1991, the Philadelphia Mint was adding its P mint mark to most coins. The absence of a mint mark on this penny suggests a striking error. Voiceover error coins are a big deal in the numismatic world. Some errors are minor, but others, like this missing mint mark, can be highly significant. The value of any rare coin depends on three factors: rarity, demand, and condition. The 1991 no mint mark penny checks all these boxes. It's believed that only a handful of these error coins were struck before the mistake was caught. And with so few in existence, demand among collectors has skyrocketed. Voiceover, in 2023, one of these pennies sold at auction for $1.3 million, setting a record for modern US coins. Why such a high price? Let's break it down. First and foremost, rarity. As we mentioned earlier, only a tiny number of these coins were ever produced. Second, condition. The penny that sold for $1.3 million was graded by the Professional Coin Grading Service, or PCGS, as MS-68, nearly perfect. Voiceover coins graded at MS-68 or higher are incredibly rare, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for them. Lastly, historical significance. The 1991 no mint mark penny represents a unique error in modern minting history. It's a tangible piece of US history, and for some collectors, that's priceless. Now, if you're wondering if you might have one of these pennies hiding in your collection, here's what to look for. Step 1, check the year. First, look at the date. It must say 1991. Step 2, look for the mint mark. Next, examine the area below the date on the obverse side. If there's no D, S, or P, you might have something special. Step 3, verify authenticity. If you think you found a 1991 no mint mark penny, your next step is to have it professionally graded. Companies like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and grade your coin. Voiceover, with such a high price tag, it's no surprise that counterfeits are a problem. Always buy from reputable dealers and insist on certification from a trusted grading service. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 1991 no mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny. A tiny coin with $1 million price tag. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, it's stories like these that make numismatics so exciting. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing coin stories. Who knows? Maybe the next treasure is already in your pocket. Hey there, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Welcome back to where we dig deep into the fascinating world of rare coins and their jaw-dropping values. Today, we're talking about a coin that's turning heads, breaking records, and leaving collectors in awe, the 1989 no mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny valued at a staggering $1.2 million. Yep, you heard that right, a single penny could make you a millionaire. So grab your magnifying glasses and let's dive into the mystery and history behind this incredible coin. First, let's talk about the 1989 Lincoln penny itself. Most of you know it as part of the Lincoln Memorial Penny series, minted from 1959 to 2008. The coin features the classic profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, with the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, designed by Frank Gasparo. But what makes this particular penny so special isn't just its design, it's the fact that it's missing something crucial, the mint mark. Alright, let's break this down. A mint mark is a small letter on a coin that tells us where it was produced. For pennies minted in 1989, you'd typically find a D for Denver or an S for San Francisco just below the date on the obverse side. But this penny? It's completely blank. No mint mark at all. So, how does a penny end up without a mint mark? Well, errors like this can happen when the mint forgets to punch the mint mark onto the die before production. These coins are usually caught during quality checks, but sometimes, a few slip through the cracks. And when they do, they become legendary. Okay, here's the million-dollar question, literally. Why is this penny worth so much? For starters, error coins like this are incredibly rare, especially for modern coins. Most collectors are used to seeing mint errors in older coins, but finding one from the 1980s is almost unheard of. It's a modern-day treasure. Now, rarity alone doesn't explain the $1.2 million price tag. This coin's value skyrocketed thanks to a perfect storm of factors. It's a significant minting error, it's in pristine condition, graded as MS-67 or higher, and it has historical significance as part of the Lincoln Penny series. And don't forget the role of collector demand. When a coin like this shows up at auction, it creates a bidding frenzy among top collectors. The last recorded sale of this 1989 no-mint mark Lincoln penny fetched $1.2 million, setting a new record. Now that we know why it's so valuable, let's talk about how you can find one. First, grab any 1989 pennies you have lying around and take a good look at the date on the obverse side. If there's no mint mark below the year, you might be holding a winner. Keep in mind, condition is key. Even if you find a no mint mark penny, it needs to be in near-perfect condition to reach top dollar. We're talking sharp details, no scratches, and a strong, clean luster. If you think you've got a good one, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for certification. So, what if you find this rare gem? First of all, congrats. But now comes the exciting part, selling it. High-value coins like this are best sold through reputable auction houses. Companies like Heritage Auctions or Stax Bowers specialize in rare coins and can connect you with serious buyers. Before selling, make sure your coin is properly graded and authenticated. A professional appraisal can give you a better idea of its true value and help you negotiate the best price. Finding a 1989 no-mint mark penny worth $1.2 million is like winning the lottery, but instead of buying tickets, you're searching through loose change. And who knows? That old jar of pennies you've been ignoring could hold a fortune waiting to be discovered. Thanks for watching, and good luck on your coin hunting adventures. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another rare coin story. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare penny or if you're planning to check your collection now. Welcome back to Coins Big Deal, the go-to place for everything coins, collectibles, and hidden treasures. Today, we're diving into the fascinating story of a penny that's worth a fortune. Yes, you heard it right. A 1988 Abraham Lincoln penny without a mint mark has recently captured headlines with a jaw-dropping market value of over $1.1 million. Could one of these rare pennies be hiding in your change jar? Stick around to find out. Before we dig into why this penny is so valuable, let's talk about its basic features. The 1988 Lincoln penny, designed by Victor David Brenner, features the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side. Flip it over, and you'll see the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side. But what sets this particular penny apart from the billions minted that year? Let's break it down. The key to this mystery lies in the lack of a mint mark. Most pennies from 1988 were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco, and they'll have a small P, D, or S right under the year to indicate where they were made. But this rare penny? No mint mark at all. It's an enigma in the world of coin collecting. So, how did it happen? Let's rewind to the US Mint in 1988. Each penny is carefully stamped with a mint mark during production. However, errors do happen. In this case, it's believed that a mint worker accidentally used a die without the mint mark. This tiny mistake created one of the rarest and most valuable coins in U.S. history. It's a reminder that even the smallest errors can have a massive impact. Now, 1988 was an interesting year. George H.W. Bush was elected president, the Winter Olympics were held in Calgary, and Rain Man was dominating the box office. Amid all this, millions of pennies were being minted. But no one could have imagined that a simple mistake would make one of them a millionaire's dream decades later. So, how do we know this penny is worth over $1.1 million? It's all about condition and rarity. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being flawless perfection. The 1988 no-mint mark penny that sold for over $1.1 million was graded at an astonishing MS 68. That's mint state condition, almost untouched. Out of the billions of pennies minted that year, only a handful reached this grade, and even fewer had no mint mark. Now comes the fun part: how can you tell if you have this rare gem? First, check the date on your penny. Look for 1988. Then, inspect the area just below the date. If there's no mint mark at all, you might have something special. But don't get too excited just yet, many factors can affect a coin's value, so let's go over what you need to know next. To confirm if your penny is the real deal, it's crucial to have it authenticated and graded by a professional coin grading service, like PCGS or NGC. They'll examine the coin under high magnification, verify its authenticity, and assign it a grade. A certified coin is not only more credible but also fetches a higher price at auctions. So, why is this penny fetching over $1 million in today's market? 2 reasons: rarity and demand. Coin collectors love a good story, and the 1988 no-mint mark penny has it all. As more collectors join the hunt, the value of these rare coins continues to climb. It's a classic case of supply and demand at work. If you're new to coin collecting or just hoping to strike gold in your pocket change, here are some tips. First, always check your coins carefully. Even modern coins can hold surprises. Second, invest in a good magnifying glass or coin loupe. Third, consider joining a coin collecting community to learn from experts. And finally, be patient. Finding a rare coin like this is as much about persistence as it is about luck. So, there you have it. The incredible story of the 1988 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny, a humble coin turned million-dollar treasure. Could one be hiding in your pocket? Let me know in the comments if you've checked your 1988 pennies, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell for more amazing coin stories. Welcome back, coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters. If you've ever glanced at the spare change in your pocket and wondered if there's a fortune hiding there, then today's video is just for you. We're diving deep into one of the most exciting and rare finds in the world of coin collecting, the mysterious 1973 no-mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny. And guess what? This little copper beauty could be worth a whopping $1.2 million today. So grab your magnifying glass, and let's uncover the story behind this incredible coin. First, let's talk about the basics of this coin. The 1973 Lincoln penny is a standard 1-cent coin featuring the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner. On the reverse, we have the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959. But what makes this specific coin so special isn't just its design, it's the story of its minting, or rather, a mistake during its minting. Coins minted in Denver are supposed to bear the D mint mark, which indicates where they were struck. However, a small number of 1973 pennies were produced without this crucial D mint mark, making them extraordinarily rare. But how did this happen? Well, during the minting process, the mint mark is added to the die before striking the coins. Occasionally, due to human error or machinery malfunction, a die might miss this step entirely. That's what likely happened in 1973 at the Denver Mint. The result? A small batch of pennies without the D mark entered circulation. At the time, no one really noticed, but decades later, collectors began to uncover this peculiar anomaly. So, what makes this coin worth an eye-popping $1.2 million? Let's break it down. First, there's rarity. The fewer coins like this exist, the more collectors are willing to pay for them. Experts estimate that only a handful of these 1973 D no mint mark pennies have survived. And when one recently sold at auction for $1.2 million, it solidified its status as one of the most valuable Lincoln pennies ever. This isn't just about rarity, though. Condition also plays a critical role. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect condition. The $1.2 million coin was graded as MS 67, meaning it was in nearly flawless mint state. So if you happen to find one in your change, keep it safe and get it professionally graded as soon as possible. Now, here's how you can identify a 1973 D no mint mark penny. Keep these tips in mind. Date check. Look for the year 1973 on the obverse of the coin. If it's not 1973, you're already out of luck. Mint mark area. Carefully examine the space below the date. If there's no D mint mark, you're on the right track. Condition matters. If your coin shows signs of heavy wear, it's likely worth less than a pristine example. But even a circulated version can still fetch a decent price. Professional verification. Send the coin to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC for certification. Their expert evaluation can confirm its authenticity and assign a grade. You might be wondering, where can I find one of these coins? The truth is, it's like finding a needle in a haystack. But it's not impossible. Start by checking your pocket change, old piggy banks, and coin rolls. Visit local flea markets, garage sales, or even online auction platforms. Sometimes, these hidden gems are just waiting to be discovered. Let me give you a quick pro tip. If you're hunting for rare coins, networking with other collectors and visiting coin shows can increase your chances of finding something special. You'll also learn a ton about the hobby along the way. Remember, knowledge is power in the world of coin collecting. Before we wrap up, here are a couple of fun facts about the 1973 penny. Did you know it's made of 95% copper and 5% zinc? In fact, the value of the copper alone in older pennies sometimes exceeds their face value. Also, the 1973 Lincoln penny was minted in huge numbers, over 3.7 billion at the Denver Mint alone. That's what makes this mint mark error even more astonishing. Out of billions of coins, only a few were affected, so, the next time you're sorting through your spare change, take a closer look at those Lincoln pennies. You might just uncover a fortune. And remember, every coin tells a story, some just happen to be worth $1.2 million. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next treasure hunting adventure. Thanks for watching. The 1993 D penny is part of the Lincoln Cent series, which has been a staple of American coinage since 1909. The D mint mark tells us this coin was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the U.S. Mint's primary facilities. In 1993, the Denver Mint produced billions of Lincoln cents, making it a very common coin for circulation. So, how does an ordinary penny become worth over $1 million? It all comes down to a rare and mysterious error. Cut to host on camera. Errors and anomalies in coin production can turn everyday coins into prized collectibles. Some of the most famous error coins include double dies, off-center strikes, and coins struck on the wrong metal planchets. But the story of this particular 1993 D penny goes beyond the usual errors. The 1993 D penny that's currently valued at $1.4 million is a true enigma. While details about the coin's exact error are scarce, experts believe it was struck on a unique planchet, a blank piece of metal used to create coins. Some speculate it might have been struck on an experimental or foreign metal planchet, which would explain its rarity and appeal. Cut to host on camera, but here's where it gets even more interesting. This coin's high value isn't just due to its rarity. It's also driven by demand from collectors who want to own a piece of numismatic history. This coin isn't just a penny anymore, it's a symbol of the unexpected treasures hiding in plain sight. The story of how this 1993 D penny was discovered is almost as exciting as its value. A sharp-eyed collector noticed something unusual about the coin. Its weight, color, or sound might have tipped them off. They decided to have it authenticated by a professional coin grading service. Cut to host on camera holding a magnifying glass, and penny authentication is key when it comes to rare coins. The coin was graded and certified as a genuine error by a reputable grading company, like PCGS or NGC. This stamp of authenticity is what truly solidified its place as a $1 million coin. So, why is this coin valued at $1.4 million? The value of rare coins depends on three main factors: rarity, condition, and demand. The 1993 D penny checks all these boxes. It's believed to be a one-of-a-kind error, it's in pristine condition, and there's a growing interest in modern coinage errors. Cut to host on camera, auction houses and private collectors have driven up the price of this coin to $1.4 million, making it one of the most valuable pennies ever. This just goes to show that even modern coins can become legends in the numismatic world. Now, you might be wondering, could you have a fortune hiding in your coin jar? Here's what to look for when examining your pennies. Overlay text with visuals, mint mark, look for the D under the date. That indicates it was struck in Denver. Errors, check for off-center strikes, unusual colors, or doubling in the design. Metal composition, use a scale to weigh your coins. Errors struck on the wrong planchet might have a different weight, and remember, if you think you found something special, have it authenticated by a professional coin grading service. The story of the 1993 D penny teaches us an important lesson: always pay attention to the small details. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone with a jar of loose change, treasures can be hiding in the most unexpected places. Cut to host with closing statement. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more incredible stories from the world of coins and collectibles. Who knows? The next $1 million penny might be in your pocket right now.